Actually, she was referred to me, as well as we go to church together, so I just felt like it was the best fit for both my kids.
I was kind of scared because I didn't know what was going to go on, and I knew that my teeth needed help, but I was really nervous.
I had faith in Janice and what she was going to be able to do, and I've heard from numerous people that they could work wonders. So I've been very impressed with her, as well as what's happening right now with Ashlyn, with both of them.
But I knew it was all gonna come together in the future, and that I didn't need to worry as much as I was.
I don't have to drag my kids here. They want to come. And actually, they would want me to come earlier so they could play with the video games, or as my youngest says, the old school arcade games. And then this one now has gotten into the Keurig, so she's making a beeline for, teas and coffees and things like that. But yeah, they enjoy coming, and they don't have issues afterwards. So it's not like I've got to run home and give them Advil or something like that for the pain. So very rarely do they ever have any issues afterwards after we've left. But no, they enjoy coming, and I don't have to drag them here. So they want to come.
I like the comfy seats, and the assistants are fun. You can talk to them. They're cool, and I do like the game.
Yes.
Old school. Sometimes when I'm waiting to get my teeth checked, the assistants will always have a conversation, and sometimes they're pretty fun and funny.
Everything has been what was expected. So nothing was thrown at the last minute, that any kind of curveball. And especially with orthodontic care, it's going to take a little bit of time, and you can't really predict how long something is going to be. But everything that they said would happen happened. It's just that you had to let nature take its course on some of it. But I was very impressed, and I of course had one, and now I'm going through the other. And it's amazing how fast it can happen in months, whereas with us it was years, which is crazy. But no, I've been very happy with the expectations.
Well, I was her sales rep when she opened up about 16 years ago, and while I was working with her, one of the assistants came up to me and said, "Hey, let's look at your teeth." And so they did, and she put braces on my upper teeth, I guess for about a year, and that's 16 years ago, and they're still straight. I think just getting to see everybody and actually getting to see what happens when I'm not here. When I come in, I take the order, I talk to everybody, but then I leave. But then to see the actual patient experience, how the doctor interacts with the patients, what happens when they put from start to finish with braces was very interesting to me, because I'd never seen that before. Well, I think my favorite about Dr. Wilmot, she's a very loyal person. And I've always had a great experience with her. We've had a great relationship. She's very honest. When I was a patient, she told me exactly what was going to happen, and it did. And so from there on, I've always kind of known that Dr. Wilmot's always going to be very open and honest with you, and I respect that in her. And then my favorite experience with the employees is everything. Everybody smiles, everybody's nice. When I call, they know it's me on the phone. And it's just she has a great group of ladies here, and I really enjoy working with them. Oh, absolutely, and I have to many people. I have to some doctors around. Especially when she first came into practice, I was telling everybody about her, and I know some of my doctors right now are referring to her.
We moved here about 11 years ago and had lots of family, and they recommended Dr. Wilmot, and we've been here ever since. All of my kids have come. We love her. She's like part of the family. I feel like whenever we come, she treats my kids not as patients, but as people that she loves, because she's always talking to them about the sports that they're interested in, not just their teeth. So she really knows them, so that's why we love coming, and I keep sending her all my kids. Yeah, so when we first moved here, my oldest started coming to Dr. Wilmot, and 3 others have come. So we have 5 total. My youngest hasn't come yet, but I'm certain he'll be here soon. And then my husband had his braces on a year ago and got them off and loves it. Well, the first time, Dr. Wilmot's always great about introducing herself, making you feel comfortable, and so Mallory was really nervous about having braces, but Dr. Wilmot made it a really easy process and clarified things so that Mallory wasn't nervous about anything.
You know, when I'd show up and you talk with the doctors and all that, and you are having a real conversation instead of just them just kind of asking questions, and so it feels more like you're spending time with a friend or something, because you're having a normal conversation, talking about things you like, things like that, and it just makes it feel more, it's just comfortable.
I like how nice they always are to me, like whenever they're gonna do, like when they put the braces on before, they always warned me and told me what was gonna happen so I wouldn't be afraid, and they've always been really nice, and they've talked to me and like asked me how I was doing, and so it's fun because they are engaged in like what else I'm doing, not just my teeth.
Now that I got my braces off and my teeth look a lot better, it just kind of a little bit of confidence. When you get up in the morning, you get dressed, and you go to the bathroom, you're just like, I look good today. Yeah, it's just confidence.
It felt really good, and I was excited to have them off because it, like Ben said, it helped me gain confidence back. And when I had my braces, I would worry people would tease me. Even though they didn't, it just helped me. I like it, like when there's picture day. When I had picture day in 3rd grade, I had my braces on, and so I like it now that I have a new smile that I like a little bit better because it doesn't have metal on it.
And it's straight.
Yeah.
But every time I've referred a friend, we've had several that have called me and asked where should they go, and they've come and have had a great experience as well. So definitely recommend going to Dr. Wilmot. Thank you, Dr.
Dr. Wilmot.